so the actual brand, the name of the brand obviously is the marathon, and it just stands for endurance. It stands for staying down. It stands for like not quitting, accepting the ups and downs of whatever game you commit yourself to, and riding it out. You feel me? Because that's the reality of success or greatness, that it come with a roller coaster ride. So I think that anybody could apply the marathon concept to what they do. If it's sports, if it's fashion, if it's music. If it's hustling, whatever, you're on a marathon, So to make that the basis of our, fashion line, I look at it like, we honor the people that ain't quit. We honor the people that stay down.
You influenced everybody. Who was your influence?
A boxer named Sugar Ray Robinson.
What it do, what it do, what it do, YouTube. It's your boy 5039. We back at it again. Shouts out to the entire boxing community, the LDBC, man. Shouts out to the fam. Shouts out to the usual suspects, man. Shouts out to everybody that's out there doing their motherfucking thing on this Marathon Monday, man. I hope y'all starting y'all marathon off the right way. You understand me, man? 8 o'clock on the dot, Texas time, Central time, that is. No bullshitting on the Beltway. My brother Cadillac Red had some family of business to tend to. He had to stand on business, and he subbed me in, man. So hopefully this be a smooth show. Hopefully people that was expecting to watch the Beltway tonight are able to come to this live stream, and we able to, rock out. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on my some of my brothers to pull up, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna get to it. Let's see here. Let me text Red real quick. Let him know I'm doing the show. I got some people in here, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through, whoever you is. Ain't nobody saying nothing in the chat. But once again, salute to the chat, man. Lot of good things popping off in boxing. We have one of the best fight cards probably of 2024, probably of this decade, man. Going down this weekend. I'm very, very excited. I'm glad my internet is up and active. I would have been real upset if I couldn't get the internet back for this fight week, man. It's a lot of great fights this weekend, man. With the Terrance Crawford This is the return of Chance Crawford coming back, you know what I'm saying, making his return after being out for a year. He is going to be fighting Israel Magdoff at 154 for the WBA 154 title. That's super welterweight, junior middleweight, whatever you want to call it. This is a great fight. On that undercard, man, you got Isaac Pitbull Cruz versus El Rayo. You got uh Virgil Ortiz versus Boychuk. You got Big Baby Miller versus Andy Ruiz. You got Big Baby Anderson versus Martin Bacoli. Um, you also got Andy Cruz on that undercard. Also have David Morrell on that card as well, man. Um, so you have a lot of boxing to unpack, man. This weekend, man, it's gonna be a lot of fights over coming up this weekend, man. Like you have to respect what's going down this weekend, man. You gotta put some respect. You have to put some respect on Eddie Hearn, um, Big Turk, man. They doing a motherfucking thing. Um, yeah, I mean this is gonna be epic, man. This is gonna be epic, man. So you basically got um like four main event fights all on one fight card. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to see what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother KG, the good doctor, is in the building. What's going down with it, bro?
Yeah, what's up, Five? What's going on? You hear me good?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Ain't shit, man.
Okay.
Ain't shit. Another goddamn day in paradise. You know how it is.
Facts, facts, man. Okay. Now that you are here, we can talk about the Gwoat and Ricky. Tell me what you thought about the Gwoat, man. She got a second round knockout. Some people say heavyweight, some people say light heavyweight. Um, what was your thoughts on the fight, man, the end result, man, and how did you feel about the Gwoat going up to quote unquote heavyweight, light heavyweight, whatever you want to call it?
I was under the impression that this was a light heavyweight fight, and Shorty that she was fighting was a heavyweight also. She held the
Mhm.
title at the heavyweight division as well as the light heavyweight division. But I don't know. She only had like what 8 fights. You know what I'm saying? 8 fights, one, two knockouts, and um, I ain't trying to discredit nothing, but she looked like she had a bad knee because that motherfucker, every time she went down, that right knee went up under her. So, um, but Carissa went out there and did what she was supposed to do. And the crazy damn thing, I think the damn extra weight in the yams kept her down on the ground and not smothering her punches because her jab looked more educated than I usually see it. Um, and like I said, she wasn't like pressed to drive forward so much. It was more so a controlled. It was a more controlled Clarissa to me. And like I said, I don't know if it was the extra weight that kept her slowed down, or you know what I'm saying. She's realizing as of now that I need to sit back and sit down on certain punches and touch with others. I don't have to be pressing forward, smothering my work. I don't have to be so overzealous when it gets to going back and forth with these opponents and trying to get barrages to damn jump off. So, like I said, she went out there, she did what she was supposed to do, and um, she has power at the heavier weights, and she has power at the lighter weights, like I said. But like I said, she's so light on her feet down at those smaller weights that you know what I'm saying. She tends to smother, gets excited by pressing forward, and like I said, she was more controlled here. And then like I said, this chick was here to get there to get hit too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how she gained her title, but she to me she wasn't necessarily a champion. She was just a belt holder. So um,
Mm.
and like I said, I ain't trying to discredit none. I'm just going off what I saw. And but shout out to Carissa because, like I said, aside from it all, I seen her be more composed, even though the fight was only a round and some change. You know what I'm saying? But she was look, in my honest opinion, she was more composed in that minute and a half. I mean, a round and a half than I've seen her. You know what I'm saying? Previously, because like I said, oh, and she was more controlled in the Savannah Marshall fight. You know what I'm saying? She knew not to, you know what I'm saying, smother. So maybe, like I said, maybe she's finally coming around. Because I've said this before, Carissa Shields was a better boxer to me from what I saw in the gym than what everybody praises her as the GOAT in the ring. I would have gave her GOAT status for the way I see how she conducts herself in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because she didn't look, she didn't drop people. She didn't have people damn tap out. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it does her a disservice, smothering a lot of her punches and only having two knockouts. Carissa Shields could be damn 14-0 with 10 knockouts. Trust and
Mm.
believe. Trust and believe if she wasn't so overexcited to they're gonna get work done and pressing the gas on opponents when she can just damn slow up and maintain proper spacing and good distance. Fight at the mid range and beat them up because she was beating no girl. She was plucking no girl at mid range. That damn jab, like I said, every time she snuck it, it set her up to daggone hook to come back with a hook. So,
Yeah.
hmm
Let me say this. So I made a change a few weeks ago to my pound for pound list. I added Clarissa Shields to my pound for pound list. I want to say I put her at if I could remember off my head without looking at the paper, I want to say I either put her at 4 or something like that. I see my brother Oddfella is in the building. We're gonna come straight to Oddfella as well. Um, but I did a quick little live stream on Saturday, and I said that if she looks spectacular in this performance, that I was going to move her up just based off what she did, going up in weight and dominating a bigger fighter, and she did that. Um, and I posed the question to the brothers. Now we do got to keep in mind Clarissa Shields is uh 2-time undisputed, you know, 14 title world champion, uh, you know, 2-time gold medalist, ESPY award winner, women's fighter of the year. The girl got accolades on accolades on accolades. And I just don't understand, me myself personally, I don't understand why she doesn't get the pound for pound status amongst boxing as a whole. Now, when we talk about the women's side, of course you would put Clarissa Shields number one pound for pound. But I think overall, just with her accolades alone, I think she deserves to be on the pound for pound list in boxing as a whole, as universal. Like that's just something that I feel. Um, so I'm gonna say it right here, right now, man. I got Clarissa Shields right now, number two pound for pound. Uh, and if Crawford bites the dust, you know what I'm saying, or if he loses or anything like that, she's gonna be number one on my list. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pass to my brother Oddfella though. He's in the building. I see we got some comments in the chat as well. Y'all keep dropping them comments, man. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about Clarissa Shields. Should she be a pound for pound fighter? Should she be on everyone's list? You know what I'm saying? And how did y'all feel about the performance over the weekend from the Gwoat, man? They say she ain't got no power, but she got that second round knockout. You know what I'm saying? She put old girl on her back pockets. Um, what's going down with it, all fella? And let the people know what you got going, bro. And how did you feel about the fight from the Gwoat?
And what it do, what you saying, what it going, is your favorite, get your most hater all fella back for another one. It's Marathon Mondays with my guy 503 Line, Mr. Texas Drip, Mr. Who Got Content, 503 got that content. You know, dig. Salute my guy, the good Dr. KG. Also, you know what I mean, part of the marathon as well. You know, dig. Salute to everybody up in the chat that's running with us. You know, dig. Mondays I like to do shout outs now, 503. So I'm gonna start out with a couple shout outs. Shout out my son. We did the hip hop reunion. We did the hip hop reunion here in Hamilton. Salute for Goso Sports Bar for having us once again. Bunch of artists performing. It was a dope time. Uh, Beat producers, but I gotta shout out my son because he took me off guard. Man was the boy was spitting like off the top of the dome for a good minute. Gotta give him mad credit for that. You know what I mean? In front of everybody, he came up to me. He's like, "Yo, I want to spit something." I'm like, "Man, get out of here! You don't want to spit nothing." You know what I mean? He's like, "Nah, Dad, I want to spit something for real." I'm like, I think I was playing Cash Cobain or something like that. I was playing some like new wave ish. And I'm like, all right, give him the mic. My man just went in. I mean, I'm gonna try to get the video and have it up on my IG and whatnot. But yeah, he just went in. So shout out my son, young eye fella, doing this thing, shocking his old dad and showing that, yo, you got skills on the mic. You know what I mean? For a 9-year-old. You know what I mean? Shout out Detroit, the Detroit fans. You know what I mean? 503. There's something I like to see when I watch fights, and what makes an element that makes a fight exciting to me is the atmosphere. You know what I mean? I credit a lot of times like when you watching a UK fight, if it was quiet, some of them fights would be trash. But the atmosphere of those fights make it that much more intriguing and more entertaining. You get enthralled. You get caught up into it, and you hear them UK fight fans chanting they garbage shit, ole, 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 and all that. You know what I mean? There's only one and all that. But you come to Detroit, and you hear some real chants. Whoop that trick. What? Whoop that trick. Get him, whoop that trick. I mean, tell me if that's not demoralizing as the opposing fighter. So salute Detroit, you know what I mean, for showing how it's supposed to be done, bringing back some chance in the boxing game on the American side of things. You know what I mean? Because a lot of arenas be devoid of some good chanting, but Detroit got it right on the head. Salute Deja Loaf. I see she back. She walked out the Gwoat. You know what I mean, to her victory and whatnot. But yeah, there go my shot. One more shout out 503 before I conclude, or you can ask your question. Shout out Daryl Peoples, IBF president. Shout out Daryl Peoples, the IBF president, for standing on his business. 503 in a dig. Can't have these bitch ass sanctioning bodies like the WBC just allowing some of these big fighters to do whatever they please. I.e. Canelo. I.e. Canelo.
Yeah.
So shout out. I don't get to shout out this motherfucker a lot, but you getting this Monday, Daryl Peoples. Shout out to you.
Yeah. Salute to the IBF, man. Salute to little R fella, man. For doing this motherfucking thing. Like father, like son. I guess, you know what I'm saying, it's in the blood. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother Stay Ready, boxing TV. B Mac is what they call them. You
Boss
know what I'm
Mac.
saying?
Big Mac for sure.
Yeah,
Boss
yeah.
Mac, you know what I'm talking
Yeah. What's going down, big bro? What you got
about?
going?
And shit, chilling over here full as a tick.
Oh man, you opened up Country Boy Kitchens tonight?
Nah, that's tomorrow. I went
Okay.
tacos a go go.
Okay. What you got them shrimp and fish tacos over there, them salmon tacos? What you got?
I got a veggie. What's the name? And some motherfucking chips and queso and
Okay.
a mango and watermelon margarita to go.
Hey man. Hey man, that sound like a winner. I ain't mad at you. I
I
ain't
was
mad
like
at
eating
you.
them tachos. You ever been to Tacos a Go Go?
Nuh-uh. I heard about it though.
Man, them tachos is what that is.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that. I'm gonna have to check that out, man. Um, give me what you got on the fight, bro. The Gwoat man moving up in weight. Uh, getting
She
the
need to
second
stay
round,
there.
huh?
She need to stay there.
Okay. So you like them extra yams on the Gwoat?
I love them extra yams on the go. And that extra knockout power.
Mm-hmm.
Because what people fail to realize is that was a champion that she knocked out. You know,
Lord.
huh?
Oh
You
Lord.
know what I'm saying?
What
Like
I
it
just
wasn't
say?
just
What I just say? Five.
a belt holder, champion. I don't give a fuck. She had the motherfucking title. She got that motherfucker, so she worked her way up to get that bitch. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. She knocked that bitch out in 2 rounds.
That nigga,
Mm-hmm.
that nigga stay ready to say, "Let me get to the yams, sweet
Sweet, yeah,
yams."
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Them candied yams.
Mm-hmm.
And she don't know how to candy them. I can. You know.
Goddamn right. Yeah, man. I agree. I agree with Big Bro. She needs to stay there. You know what I'm saying? It was a definite uh dominant performance for sure. We can't take that away from her.
Definitely.
I
And her her fifth, fifth division champion. Like at this point, it's non-negotiable.
um okay, man. I'm gonna pose a question to everybody in the chat and everybody on the panel once again. Why isn't Clarissa Shields recognized universally on everybody's pound for pound list? Like I said, multi-division champion, fifth division, fourth division, whatever you want to call it, 14 world titles, two-time undisputed, two-time gold medalist. She can hold her own weight. She can headline. She's a sellout. In Detroit, you know what I'm saying. She put together her own pay per view, all women's card. First female fighter to make seven figures. Why isn't Clarissa Shields recognized as a pound for pound on more boxing fans and even media members list? I'll start with you, Stay Ready. What's your thoughts on that? Why isn't Clarissa Shields on your pound for pound list?
You want the long answer or the short answer?
Hey man, however you feeling today. I don't know if the margarita got you feeling good. You know what I'm
She ain't
saying? It's
got no.
however you feel, Brody.
She ain't got no Y chromosome. That's why she ain't on no pound for pound list.
You mean her skin tone?
No, I said Y chromosome. Nigga, she ain't got no dick. She ain't no man.
Oh, okay.
She ain't got no. She ain't got no real testosterone. Just enough to where that's natural for her.
Hmm.
She got more estrogen.
Got you.
So when
So
they made the pound for pound list, they didn't make it in mind thinking about women. They made it in mind thinking about men with the talent that they have in the smaller weight classes. If they were in the heavyweight weight class, what would how would they rank? That was
right,
really the thought of the whole pound for pound list. They never thought of it with the women in mind. But if you really look at it right now, women's boxing is It's really it's starting to be way more entertaining than men's boxing. I don't give a fuck how you want to cut it, look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't just Clarissa Shields.
Right.
Katie Taylor, yeah, Amanda Serrano, super bad.
Yep.
Yeah. Franchon Cruz, what she done.
Yep.
Even though she getting her wigs knocked off in half of them. Uh, the list goes. Raquel Miller.
Yep. Yep.
You
Yep.
got Daniel Dubois' sister coming up with her good boxing ass.
Yep.
She gonna be a problem.
Facts.
Like right now, women's boxing is really, man. Women's boxing is looking real good. And right now, in men's boxing, we finally start getting they start fighting for undisputed. You starting to seeing the best fight the best. Outside of Canelo and Loma. But you starting to see the best fight the best.
He had
And
to throw that in there. He had to throw that in there. I like that.
yeah, I'm gonna throw my jabs, these scary but
Yeah. Okay. Bro makes some valid points. The OG Mr. Mont say women boxing get minimal respect is why. That's a problem, bro. That's a problem because like bro just alluded to, and it's just my personal opinion. I feel like it's less bullshit and ducking in women's boxing. Mostly all these girls is getting to it. They fighting the best people in their division. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you got smaller girls trying to fight bigger girls, is where you had a problem, like a Baumgartner or a Shields or Cecilia Brackets in the Shields. But for the most part, man, most of these girls is getting it on. So I think the respect should be given. We seeing Sanicia Estrada, she down there handling her business. Katie Taylor handling her business. Like, McCaskill, even though she been on a losing streak, you know what I'm saying? She ain't ducking no smoke. She been getting to it. Um, Tay Tay say it's like that in the MMA with the fellas. Okay. I mean with the females, okay. Yeah, man. We gotta start putting some respect on these women name, bro. Cause I'm gonna continue to say this. If Clarissa Shields, like bro said, if she had the Y chromosome, if she was a man with a, yeah, if she was a man, like, we wouldn't be having this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Clarissa Shields would be the best thing smoking. I'm gonna pass it to you, fella. Uh, why isn't the Clarissa Shields on your pound for pound list, and why do you feel like she doesn't get the respect with all of the accolades that she does have on her resume, man?
I disagree. I think she does get the respect. I just saw recently a list on what the sports the worldwide leader in sports, ESPN. I seen a list of the best current female boxers currently in the game. They didn't have Katie Taylor. They didn't have Amanda Serrano. They had the Gwoat as number one. As number one. No questions asked. So there you see on mass media, she's getting her accolades. In my personal opinion, there is no question on who's number one in the female divisions. When we talking about female pound for pound, once again, there is no question she's number one. But I'm not bringing her over to the male pound for pound list, bro. I'm just not doing that. This is not going to be some type of mixed league because it doesn't rate up. It doesn't add up like that. When I look at the female divisions, the pool is rather shallow, 503. The pool is hella shallow, 503. Let's not let, let's not get this twisted, okay? Because she fought a great fight and getting that knockout. But who did she really knock out, 503? Nobody in the chat know who Vanessa LaPaz was.
She's a champion. I know that.
She was a champion that fought for a vacant belt, and got a split decision. Lucky she was in her hometown when she got that split decision. She ain't even defend that shit yet. Before she had to come to Detroit. I knew what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what it was. She came to eat the Coney fries at the Coney Island. Then stop off at the White Castle. They said, "Oh fuck yeah, I saw. Oh look, there's Red Robins over here too. Let me get some of that."
Mm.
And before she laid down her belt, and shame on the WBC for confusing the boxing masses on what this really was, because this was a light heavyweight championship, bro. What is we really doing? This wasn't no heavyweight championship, but the WBC want to disrespect all my SS supersized BBWs.
Was this girl Canadian, all fella? That's what Red want to know. Is she Ain't she Canadian?
Yeah, she Canadian.
Okay. There go your answer, Red.
Yeah, she Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, 4 years ago, that same Canadian, Vanessa LaPage, Joannese, she fought, you remember that girl, or that was trying to become a man?
Jimenez?
Allegedly, Alejandro Jimenez, yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
She fought her or him, Jimenez, at heavyweight. She weighed 230 pounds, bro. When she got stopped by Jimenez. That's a heavyweight fight. This right here was a light heavyweight fight. Kudos for the Gwoat for moving up in weight once again and collecting another belt. But I'm not gonna make it seem or act like this was some type of a spectacular performance that puts her on the males pound for pound list. It just doesn't do that, Five. It just doesn't do that. And by y'all niggas saying that, oh yeah, she should stay here. Y'all niggas tripping. Y'all niggas ain't been really looking at the landscape of the light heavyweight division or the heavyweight division currently in the female boxing division, because they trash, bro. Trash. I'm seeing girls highly ranked that are 3-2. Okay? Like I said in the beginning of my dialogue, the pool is shallow. She better off doing some type of catch weight shit with Alicia Baumgartner. She better off trying to get back, do something at 168 or entice Savannah Marshall to come to 175.
Okay.
You want to talk about bringing her onto the male pound for pound list? Let's get some rematches. We got Franchon Cruz still out there.
Yeah.
She a unified or undisputed champion. Let her get her rematch. She lost her first fight against Clarissa.
Right.
Back in the great, you talking about the murderer's row. Them niggas was fighting each other like 6-7 times. Let me see, Clarissa. Is that too much to ask? That's my take.
I mean, what it seemed like it's too much to ask for is to get Clarissa on everybody's pound for pound list. That's what it seemed like it's too much to ask for me. Um,
Can I ask fella something? Because I agree with some of his points, but then again, I disagree with a lot of with some as well. And one of the things I disagree with was the fact that he said that she shouldn't stay up there. That's one thing. And don't get it wrong, I get you. But all this jumping up and down weights, I don't like that because we're not gonna tell a male fighter to do it. And for one thing that we're looking for in boxing is entertainment, not just the legacy. But she done already got her legacy. Number one, she's going to the Hall of Fame. Who's gonna stop her from going to the Hall of Fame? She's done something no other female boxers ever did,
right.
multiple times over, and she's a
Okay.
five division champion. So when I'm saying she needs to stay at heavyweight or light heavyweight, if they sorry, they sorry. Nigga, knock these bitches out and make your money. Make that shit entertainment so you can bring more eyes to the sport, more eyes to women. That's one.
Hmm.
Two, I get it. I 100% get it. I don't want to mix women and women's boxing and men's boxing. Let's keep them separate because this is not a gender neutral sport. You can't mix the two because you can't put a woman in men's boxing and expect a woman to win. They tried that already, and she got a motherfucker. Well, it got his motherfucking ass knocked the fuck out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
get it. So I understand it, but it's things that you said that I understand your point. I'm gonna say that I do understand your point. The pool is small, but man, you gotta give her credit because what she's doing, regardless if the pool is small or not, why hasn't no other woman did it? And believe me,
Right.
the talent's been there. You can't tell me the talent ain't been there. The talent's been there, but she's the only one that had the guts to go and do it.
That's all I'm saying. And that's my point that I'm gonna stand on, bruh. She is the most dominant female boxer in the game. Cause what Stay Ready just said, bro. Katie Taylor has been at one weight class damn near her whole career. She just now moved up. Baumgartner, same shit. Super bad. She's at the lower level weight class. She's small, so I'm not even gonna count her. You know what I'm saying? So, bruh, I mean, that's just my stance, man. And I know that separate the we want to separate the two between woman and man, bruh. But this is my thing. I feel like Clarissa Shields should be the exception. She
And
should be the exception. She should be the exception, bro.
and one more thing, you said you just looked at the worldwide leading sports and they had her number one in the women's pound for pound. Look how long it took them to do that. She was a two-time division undisputed, and they still had Katie Taylor over her.
Hmm.
And Katie Taylor wasn't even undisputed yet. Look how long it took them to do it. Yes, she was. She's got disrespected as fuck for years. For years. It took Katie Taylor to get her ass whooped for them to put Clarissa Shields number one. And Katie Taylor wasn't even nowhere close to being the talent Clarissa Shields is. Not close. I'm just saying.
Y'all done?
All right, KG, it's on you, man. Why you don't have Clarissa Shields on your pound for pound list, and why don't she get the recognition she deserves?
Um, Pretty much from even in my take, we'll probably be having a totally different conversation if her body count damn matched. You know what I'm saying? What comes out of her mouth. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a damn gender damn neutral damn thing when it comes to this because we got a male boxer that's going through the same shit. His mouth daggone pops off, um, and he's born in the ring. And I'm not gonna say Carissa's born, but she's not necessarily what a lot of people want to see. Like in my opinion, she's not really what I want to see. She has all those accolades, but based on how she's fought her opponents, And the way I said in my take, I said, bro, she was more composed in this minute and a half, this round and a half, and the Savannah Marshall fight. It's like it took her all the way to Savannah Marshall and up to this fight that just happened for her to compose herself, for her to damn sit back and wait for the shots to align themselves instead of constantly pressing forward. So with that style of her constantly pressing forward, smothering her work, and in the ring with women of lesser skill than her, and she's not putting these bitches away, it don't look too appealing. So I don't think it has any damn thing to do with her being a woman. If her fights then produced with like what her mouth damn says, we would get those. She would get that damn respect. Same way with Shakur. We know Shakur is one of the purest boxers, but the way his mouth pops off, and we see how sensitive he is when people do get under his skin. We see that. Same thing with Carissa Shields. You can't say nothing to her without her popping back at you. So when you hear that as a fan or somebody that wants to hate her, you go to watch the fight and you like, man, this bitch didn't even knock the bitch out. What are we doing? You did all that damn, like her mouth like really damn gonna jumped out the window on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that's why my criteria, it usually is what I like to see at that time. And Carissa Hills recently, in the past, hasn't been what I wanted to see. I salute her based off of, you know what I'm saying, her accomplishments, but it's not what I want to see. And that's based on my criteria for what makes my pound for pound list. And to say that about mixing and matching, I don't believe a woman should be on the damn men's pound for pound list because, like y'all said, she can't get in the ring and fight nobody. I know she said she wanted to fight Keith Thurman, but we all know a real live dog and Keith Porter in a fight under the lights, he would have flatlined her. We know this. It won't be no if buts about it. You know what I'm saying? If ands buts about it. So, like I said, we understand what she wants to stand on, but stay in the lane that you're in when it comes to being the greatest. You can't be the greatest, you know what I'm saying, in the man's category. Be the greatest in the woman. You said the GOAT. You're not saying the GOAT. I'm the greatest woman of all time. Be the greatest woman of all time. Don't try to be on the pound for pound list with men. You know what I'm saying? Keep them paving the lane for women over there to want to do more. We see fighters that's behind her that want to, you know what I'm saying, try to achieve what she's achieved. We see them trying to put the fights together because y'all, we see this. Women's fights are easily made. These they don't duck and dodge. You know what I'm saying? So we got to give Carissa her flowers for they're gonna making, you know what I'm saying, that potentially they're gonna possible for being able to talk my way into them the fights that's supposed to happen. Everybody else is doing it. So like I said, just bask in your glory in the lane that you in. Don't worry
Mm.
about them being over here because you can't be over here. You can't beat you. She can't beat nobody on the rest of the pound for pound list. She can't beat number 6 or 7 on the pound for pound. She can't beat anybody on the bottom half of the daggone fucking pound for pound list. And these are men. You know what I'm saying? So if we had a top 10 pound for pound list, she's not beating the bottom 5. She might not beat the bottom 15. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, there's no disrespect. Just stay in your lane and they're gonna do what you do. And Stay said something about the weight. Yeah, it's not good. I can't stand when people do that damn flippity flop shit with weight. You know what I'm saying? So find something that you're comfortable with because baby girl, you're not getting no younger.
I swear I can't, bro. I hate that shit with a passion.
You can't you're not getting no younger. So with you not getting no younger, you gotta find that good weight to be at, and then you done brought boo back and damn to your life. So damn, you know what I'm saying, get comfortable. Go have a baby or something. You done did every damn thing but that. Go, you know what I'm saying? Go chill out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said her mouth runs off so much that, you know what I'm saying, I think she forgets that they're gonna go deliver the rest. We know who you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a person I gotta walk into the room and let motherfuckers know that I'm the good doctor in every room. You'll find that out in conversation of somebody else that ain't gonna spread that word. I don't need to come in, you know what I'm saying, on my own damn bullhorn.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we gonna keep this conversation open. I guess I'm the only one that feel different. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if Clarissa keep knocking these females out, or maybe she keep dominating them, people might start feeling different towards it. Okay, man. Real quick. Let's talk real quick about Joe Joyce and Chisora. Um, Heavyweights, man. Chisora was able to get a dominant win over over Joe Joyce. Dropped him in the ninth round, hurt him real bad in the 10th, man, and he got a unanimous decision in his very last fight. Um, I'm gonna come to you, KG. How did you feel about seeing Joe Joyce lose to Chisora? Was you expecting Joe Joyce to lose to Chisora? How did you feel about that fight?
If Red's still in the chat, I had told that nigga, I said, I got Derek Chisora there going knocking them Joe Joyce out. And he was like, no, the fuck, you got there go Joe Joyce fucked up. And Derek Chisora ain't knocking nobody out. This nigga damn ain't knocking nobody out. I said, but Joe Joyce is there to get knocked out. He's still shell shocked. And he proved that to me in this fight. Because if y'all go back to the punch stats, we've known Joe Joyce to be slow as shit. This nigga threw over 600 and almost 700 fucking punches in this fight. I think it might have been more than that. Because matter of fact, yeah, it was like six something. Because damn Derek Chisora threw six something, he landed damn 50, almost 50% of his punches. You know what I'm saying? And Joe Joyce only landed maybe like damn barely a third. And I was like, bro, Joe Joyce is throwing a lot of punches. And I was saying that to myself. I said, bro, you don't see him throw this many punches. This motherfucker is still shell shocked from his previous fight, and something in that fight told him that he needs to throw more punches. That's not the case, because now you got a shorter Derek Chisora in front of you, rolling every damn thing you throw. Because even though you're throwing more punches, nigga, you still slow, so this nigga can see all that shit. And Derek Chisora was moving, and because like if you see the fight at a glance, you would think Joe Joyce was getting off, but when you actually look, you be like, no. Some of the like one or two of those punches will land, and Derek Chisora is rolling every damn thing else, and then he'll load up and he'll set him up. He'll set him up and bang bang, you'll catch him. And I was like, bro, I said I can see it coming. And when he dropped him in the ninth, he walked right into it. Like I said, Joe Joyce ain't whatever he once was or is gonna ever be or whatever. He can't be it no more because the damn juggernaut Hammond has been damn cracked open, and he just a normal damn. He just regular old Kane Marco now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's
Hey,
next for
that's
Dago.
that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up.
So I don't know what the fuck is up with them, Joe. What's next? But Derek Chisora, Dago, if he retires, which he should, he gets to go out on a high note saying he Dago fucking beat up the Juggernaut.
That was the perfect analogy. He came up with.
Yep.
But what you got on this day? You know what I'm saying? You've been critical of Joe Joyce in the past.
You know what? Let's start right there. Let's start
Yeah.
exactly right there. I didn't even like this motherfucker, but this motherfucker made me a fan. He made me a fan. I think it was it the Daniel Dubois fight or was it the fight before the Daniel? No, I picked him in the Daniel Dubois fight, so it was the fight before that. It made me a fan. And then this motherfucker didn't got his goddamn armor knocked off and he looked pedestrian as shit. Boy, every time he got hit, his eyes was glazed and wide open. Like he was getting stunned. Like he wasn't expecting to get hit like that. Like I don't know what to say. How do you wait till I start liking your ass to start looking like shit? I think it's time for and see that's another thing. This is why motherfuckers need to stop waiting till they 38 years old to start boxing or to go pro. Like y'all, most of these motherfuckers been fighting since they was in their teens or they was 6, 7, 8 years old. Bro, these motherfuckers got muscle memory that they are not gonna lose. You started late as fuck. So when you get hurt, you don't know what to do. And it shows. And like KG said, you still shell shocked. You don't know what to do. You didn't got hurt, so you don't know what to do. Fighters that's been fighting forever, when they get hurt, they know how to fight out of it. They still got muscle memory. to where they still dangerous. You can't just walk in on them. Joe Joyce, if you get hurt, shit, I'm gonna sleep your ass. I hate to see it if you was to fight one of these. Hell, if I hate to see it if you did make it to see uh, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. Hell, if you fight Daniel Dubois right now, I think Daniel Dubois wins because he catching you on the back end,
Facts.
and you over 35. Like,
Mm-hmm.
god damn, it's not looking good for you. I don't know. I don't know if you need another payday or it's time to go ahead and let it go. But you need to make your decision. It ain't looking good for the home team.
Salute to my brother BLTB for coming through. I see you, bro. Yeah, man, it's looking real bad for Joe Joyce, man. He been on a real bad losing streak, man. This was supposed to be uh, a comeback fight, a tune-up fight to get the Barons back rolling. You know what I'm saying? Put some oil in the motor. You know what I'm saying? Keep the engine turning. But man, Derek Chisora put them brake shoes on you, cuz. he stopped every motherfucking thing you was trying to do. If you can't beat Chisora, bro, like I don't know the fuck what the fuck to tell you at this point. I'm not even much gonna hold you, because most when niggas fight Derek Chisora, man, they just trying to stay active. You know what I'm saying? He like a JoJo Diaz or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got a good name, and that's a good win for you on the resume, man. But if you can't beat him, then what the fuck is we talking about? Um, and I can't blame Frank Warren Diesel. I can't blame Frank. This is not Frank Warren's fault. Frank Warren has put Joe Joyce in some of the best fights he could put him in, bro. He keep losing. You know what I'm saying? So hey, man, it is what it is. Uh, I say the four correspondent for last for this one. This is his specialty. He specializes in these type of situations, man. What you got on Joe Joyce losing to Chisora, man? Over there in London, bro.
Yeah, I got many thoughts to unpack with this fight right here. My first thought, just off top, I might have to agree with Diesel on this, bro. Um, Frank Warren might be guilty of being irresponsible with Joe Joyce. And we could take it back to when Joe Joyce all he had to do was just sit on the shelf for a little bit and wait for his title shot, because he was number one in the interim. But he chose to do the honorable thing for boxing fans and take the Zhili Zhang fight. When we all knew, well, at least I knew, Zhili Zhang style was all wrong for him. All wrong for him. He got blasted out the first time and came back and got blasted out the second time. Those Zhili Zhang fights have put a lot of mileage on Joe Joyce. His once invisible chin is now somewhat deteriorated. It's not all the way gone, because he was able to take some great shots from Chisora. And Chisora, albeit he don't have the knockouts on his resume, he don't have the ratio like that, but you best believe a lot of fighters that have fought him have said he's a hard puncher. You know what I mean? So another great attribute Joe Joyce used to have, yeah, the man was slow, but he had good timing with his slow punches. Since the Zhang fight, the timing ain't the same. So you got the accumulation of timing being off, your chin slowly deteriorating, and your defense was always trash. And add on the fact that Chisora is another fighter who was all wrong from him. We seen a fighter with a similar type of style and Carlos Takam give Joe Joyce problems. Chisora probably studied that fight. An old ass Chisora who looked in better shape came in at 250 something pounds, who came in better shape than Joe Joyce, was able to tactically beat and outpunch the slower wit, slow footed, no open defense Joe Joyce. Should Joe Joyce retire right now? Nah. I think he's still valid fodder for the heavyweight division. Let some of these up and comers get a good name on their resume in a Joe Joyce. Let Reds boy get a good fight, because we see he was just got to win. Tony Yoka was back in action. Let's see a crossroads fight between Tony Yoka and Joe Joyce. I think Joe Joyce, with some a change of trainers that's defensively acclimated or specializes in defense, might go a long way for Joe Joyce to extend his career, because as KG, the good doctor, was saying earlier, he still threw 600, 700 punches for a heavyweight in a 10 round fight. So there's still gas left in the tank. He didn't get knocked he didn't get knocked out. He got beat up, but he didn't get knocked out. He was able to sustain and take some damage still. So I think there's still something to work with Joe Joyce. No retirement for me. Let's see a crossroads with Tony Yoka. That's my take.
All right, we're gonna get into some hot topics. We didn't reach the hour mark, man. We ain't gonna be on here too much more longer. We're gonna get to some hot topics before we talk about Terrance Crawford translating the 154 smoothly against Israel. We're gonna talk about the fight card this weekend. Um, but we gotta get into some hot boxing topics. I know this is a very, very hot boxing topic in the streets. Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis. Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of, he say she say shit going on the internet. We see Shakur Stevenson on a live stream on Fanon channel with Coach Kenny. We see Coach Kenny saying they're gonna send him an offer. Tank is in Paris right now, supporting USA Boxing, doing his thing. We know Lomachenko pulled out of the negotiations. He said he's not motivated to fight Tank Davis, whatever the fuck that means. I'm gonna come to you first. KG. So Shakur Stevenson said the other day that he's willing to take the $6 million if Shakur offered it to him. That your man, Chicken Wing Kenny, said that. You know what I'm saying? He set Shakur up for to take the $6 million. They saying they're gonna offer Shakur Stevenson the fight. What is your take on all this with Shakur Stevenson and Tank? Should that fight be made next? How do you feel about this whole Lomachenko getting away with pulling out of the Tank Davis fight? I mean, how do you feel about the whole situation, bro?
Shit, first, the Lomachenko is not getting away with anything. Just obvious duck. You know what I'm saying? And it's a duck in the sense that um, I'm on the wrong side of 35, and Top Rank has been paying me X amount of dollars. I think I should make more than that when I fight them Tank Davis. So maybe the number didn't hit what Lomachenko was looking for, so therefore I'm not motivated. You know what I'm saying? So even however you want to damn fucking cook that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to fry him for him or fucking broil him, goddamn it. It's a duck. He's still a duck. You know what I'm saying? So um in the Shakur situation, y'all ever notice when motherfuckers start getting a little quieter, you know what I'm saying? Because Coach Kenny, his stories are damn stretching out a little further and further. So I think when they start getting quieter, that's when shit start getting made. You know what I'm saying? So they might be actually they're gonna turn in the wheels on this, and I think it's a fight that should be made. And I've been saying this about these kids because coming in, I know Tank is the one that's older than everybody, but I have been saying, I said back then, I said in order to get actual storylines going, these guys should have fought one time at least, and then say one of them couldn't make weight and he goes up, and the other one be like, well, shit, when I get up there, this, and the third. So now by the time that happens, they're in a different stage in their career that they damn now they get to damn spin the block and go get the rematch. And if the other person wins, now we got a rubber match. So now we got a real storyline that's been built. I was looking at it through this, but it was like everybody was stuck on holding that O, and Tank was being fed the diet that he was being fed, and um, Bob was moving Shakur around the way he was moving, keeping him with the Olympic daggone circuit until he, you know what I'm saying, until he blossomed out to be able to stand alone. But at the same time, now he falls into the crosshairs of being seen as somebody that motherfuckers don't want to watch because his mouth pops off. So this would be a perfect fight because it gets him back into you know what I'm saying, into the good graces, and people be able to actually recognize that motherfucker based off of how he performs in a Tank fight, win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? So if he actually gets in there and boxes Tank, and like I said, win, lose, or draw, he gets them, you know what I'm saying, he gains respect. But if he's on his bicycle that whole fight, or if he just gets found wandering and Tank them, you know what I'm saying, cleans him up, then people gonna say, "I told you." You know what I'm saying? I told you he wasn't nothing special. So it's like he has a uh, two or three different variations of how he's gonna be viewed after this fight. So I say take it because if he wins, what would they say? Because I doubt they'll let him get his hand raised if he's on his bicycle outboxing Tank. They'll be looking at Tank landing the harder, more significant punches, and they'll give him the split decision based off of that. But if he convincingly beats Tank, what would the people say? You know what I'm saying? Because there's people out here that believe that he could outbox Tank, but Tank is a genius in the ring also. Because his ass, like I said, people may not like how he conducts himself outside the ring either. They may call him ignorant, but that nigga's a genius in the ring because he's pretty smart too. So I think it'll be a chess match, and it just Tank just having the it factor with the power. You know what I'm saying? But I think it'll be a chess match, and we'll actually be them in for a treat if Shakur's not on the bicycle. So it's a fight to be made, and it should be up next. And if he's willing to take six, and I heard motherfuckers making a joke about 30, saying he priced himself out. I'm like, you saying six? Yeah, take the six, man. Let's go ahead and get that shit going, man, because that puts you back in the right position. Because Tank there gonna make people stars. Remember that?
Facts. I was hoping you said that, man. You're absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he makes Shakur Stevenson the star that night. We got my brother Supreme Beast Boxing Talk just slid in the building. What's going down with it, Red?
Wow, what's happening with it, man? What's happening with it, man? Thank you for subbing in for me, man. Salute to the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody made it and shit, man. Salute. Yeah, man, it's going down though. What's happening with it, Five? I've been listening. I was driving and all that other shit, but I've been tuned in damn near the whole time.
Okay, so, I appreciate you. Give me your real quick recap on the fights. Gwoat and Chisora.
Okay. Clarissa Shields. I think the fellas is fucked up. Stay Ready kind of had it on the nose though. He ain't putting, you know what I'm saying? It's only Dick Drive the pound for pound card. You know what I'm saying? But
Y'all niggas ain't
I'm looking at the situation like if we doing it by weight, why can't we say, yo, does her fighting style equate to beating motherfuckers up at any weight class? Should we be, you know what I'm saying, looking at it like that? And when I look at it like that, no, she does not make the pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? Not yet, at least. Now, she keep knocking motherfuckers out, then maybe we might have had some discussion. But as far as today go, nah. She should. I agree with Stay Ready though. Still stay at the weight class that she at. You know what I'm saying? KG sung the song correctly. Them yams is yamming. You know what I'm saying? Them yams is yamming. So yeah, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
man.
are.
I'm definitely I'm feeling her at the weight that she at and keep getting them knockouts, and then it'll really, you know what I'm saying, make it look better than what it already has been looking. As far as Derek Chisora and Joe Joyce, I seen the interview and I wanted to switch my pick, but I ain't say nothing. In the interview, they was at the little face-off shit. You know how Anthony Joshua and the boys did this shit, right? So they was doing the same shit, right? And in the interview, the nigga Chisora, like midway, like he tried to play tough guy. So Joe Joyce tried to play tough guy. And Derek Chisora said, hold on, man. Cut the camera, man. Cut the camera. But they kept it rolling because he knew they was going to keep it rolling. He said, man, cut the camera, man. Look, nigga, you ain't no motherfucking tough guy. You a boxer. Don't come over here trying to be no tough guy shit. That ain't you. I slap the shit out you. You not a tough guy. Now play your role and play your role right. And I'm going to sit over here and do my shit right. Don't jump out yourself, my nigga. And when he said that, I said, God damn. Boy, you know what I'm saying? And then he said, and the camera was rolling the whole time. After he said that, he said, now action. Now, what you think about it, Joe Joyce? And then Joe Joyce started being back to regular Joe Joyce. I said, shit. Damn. But I couldn't go against it. I had already picked the juggernaut, so fuck it. But, yeah, man, good win. Good win for Derek Chisora, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. But, yeah, that's what I had on both of them, too. That's what I had on both.
Okay. Word on the curb is Shakur say he gonna take the 6 million and they gonna be sending him an offer real soon. How do you feel about all this Tank and Shakur talk right now? Is this the fight that needs to be made at 135? And what's going on with Loma, man? He just gonna get away with ducking. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about all that, Red?
I don't believe that Tank shit. I'm sorry, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know I shouldn't be like that, man, but I didn't believe the Tank shit when he said he was going to fight Frank Martin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't be believing that nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. They do way too much talking, way too much. Once a nigga lie, then I jump out there and report the lie. And then the nigga that lied jump back out there pointing the finger at me like, look at these goofy ass niggas all cap. They all cap. Once a nigga do me like that, I don't believe shit you say, and I don't even really want to talk about shit you talking about doing until after you done did it, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? After you play me like that, then you got one time and he did me good like that. Like, okay, yeah, you got me, my nigga. Yeah, I ain't got to worry about it no more. I ain't worried about you. It's all love. It is what it is, but I just don't believe shit till it's signed. Give me a press conference. Give me something. I need something tangible with this nigga, not just no tweet.
Okay. So Red is calling cap on the play. I'm gonna slide over to you. Stay ready.
Hold on.
Okay. Go ahead.
I ain't saying he cap. I'm just saying I don't believe him.
Okay. So the nigga is lying. In your eyes. He's lying. Okay, I got you, Brody. Stay ready. What you got on this, man? You said earlier Lomachenko is a ducking motherfucker, and it's Tank and Shakur the fight to be made. How do you feel about Shakur saying he'll take the money that they offering, and Coach Cal say they're gonna send a contract. What's your take on all that?
You remember when we did Sunday recaps after the Tank Frank fight? What was the two fights I said? The only two fights I was accepted from Tank.
I want to say Shakur and Loma.
That was it. That was it.
Yeah.
It wasn't nobody else. It ain't nobody else. Like who else do I want to see? It is nobody else, bro. It's them two. They both at 135. Tank is a champion at 135. Shakur a champion at 135. Loma a champion at 135. Loma said he's not motivated to fight Tank. Ain't this the nigga you been chasing for how long?
For about 5 years.
But now that he's throwing the money at you and ready to fight, and it's a unification, you don't want to fight this nigga. But then you come out and say you'll fight this nigga for free, man. Shut the fuck. Why? This the same reason I don't talk about that bitch ass gringo no more.
Right.
Shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Chasing motherfuckers and then bam, I don't want to fight him. What the fuck do you want? You want a unification. You wanted the money fight. You couldn't get unification, but now you got the money fight. You don't want it. What's motivating? If it ain't the money, what is
it? Tell him, stay ready.
That shit fucking ridiculous, man. That shit irritating. And I'm about this close for cutting that bitch off too. I don't want to talk. If you not, I'm getting where I want to talk about Canelo no more. I want to talk about Loma. If y'all not trying to fight, when motherfuckers send y'all off, y'all bitch and complain saying the motherfucker ain't fighting you. Then when a motherfucker try to fight you, you ain't trying to fight. I don't want. I'm done. Cause he calling you out. We've been bitching and complaining about Tank not fighting nobody, and now he tried to fight you. You pulled out negotiation because you're not motivated to fight. Then give up the IBF title, then, nigga. Give it up. Give it to somebody who is motivated to fight. And I think the Shakur shit, we got to wait and see after the Olympics. The Olympics only 2 weeks. We'll see what happens. We got time. But I do think that'll be the next fight, and that's a fight I'm good. I'm looking forward to. But I'm at the same token. I feel what Red said, like you done lied to me once. But it wasn't just one time, Red. It's been multiple times. And now look where we at. We back talking about the same shit. So we'll see. Because at this point, it ain't about nobody else in the title. Everybody know Tank is A-side. Period. So he got to send the contract out. It ain't no for nobody else to send it out. He got to send it out.
All right, man. Let me get back in this comment section. Go ahead.
Stay ready out there saying Loma said, I would like to see her. I would like to see her. Who wouldn't like to see her, fool? Is you gonna fight him or not?
And the nigga is getting away with this shit, man.
Cause he white.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all gonna see when I say Peckerwood, that's who the fuck I'm talking about.
The Peckerwood.
No, he don't deserve it. He a Peckerwood.
Okay. Joe Townsend say Clarissa shouldn't be on the overall pound for pound list because she can't prove her greatness against example Bud versus EJ, Arthur versus Bivol, but she should be on the most accomplished boxing list. Nigga, isn't that the same thing as pound for pound? Okay.
No, because nigga, Boots wasn't accomplished and he was on KG's motherfucking power list a long time ago, nigga.
Oh my God. Okay.
Am I lying?
Man.
I'm just saying there's a difference.
I got you, bro. I got you. Okay, man. Let me go to RFL on this, man. How you feel about this whole Shakur Stevenson versus Tank Davis public negotiations? How do you feel about the whole Loma Chinko situation? He has went completely quiet and he's not motivated to fight Tank Davis, man. How do you feel about all this, bro?
First off, regarding Loma, I ain't even mad, bro.
Okay.
I ain't mad. I thank him for allowing us to know that he's a duck.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean? I thank
Uh-huh.
him for stepping aside, knowing that he's not the truth no more. He's not pound for pound, and he's not top 2 in the division. I thank him for stepping aside and allowing Shakur to get this money, to keep the money in house, in American soil.
Mm.
It's not getting flown out to the Ukraine. 503.
Mm. Mm.
So
Okay, my man cooking. I keep
I,
cooking.
I don't mind what Lomachenko was done, because it's opened the lane to some real possible negotiations, to a real possible fight that everybody wants to see. Strike while the iron is hot, and Shakur is somewhat hot right now. I mean, he is the talk of the town. He got Cameron and Mace on his ass, which got everybody else on his ass as well.
Right.
Tank already got his default fan base and his casuals. This is a great fight to be made. It's 1 versus 2. You know what I mean? They both undefeated. They both young champions. It doesn't get better than this. Both have 2 kind of conflicting, different type of styles. So once again, it don't get better than this. And I know Red's skeptical about Team Tank, but we got to realize, people, that I think it's a different era for Tank. You know why?
Elaborate on that.
Because there ain't no Floyd Joy around.
Talk to him.
You know, Floyd
Yeah.
Joy was the fly in the ointment in all those great fights that was supposed to be made.
Mm-hmm.
And not just on Tank. A lot of fighters on the PBC side was getting blocked to some of the shenanigans that Floyd Joy was pulling. But he's not part of that Tank equation no more. So I think there's a good possibility that we might get to see this fight. And I hope Shakur humbles himself and takes that 6. I don't really like to be out here talking what people should be taking. You know what I mean? But at the same time, from a boxing fan's perspective, fan's perspective, if we want to talk about boxing account type shit, well, Top Rank was just offering you 15 for over 5 fights.
Right.
$3 million a fight. You about to double up on that shit in 1 fight. Take the 6, my nigga, and let's get this done. That's my take.
Yeah. And see if you can get the 25% of the pay-per-view revenue. Cause I know my brother BF been motherfucking flame air frying your motherfucking ass in the graveyard behind this 25% with Dev. So in that case, see if you can get your 25% back in. You understand me? And all this will be justified, man. I don't like the fact that we steady going back and forth about Loma. Look, man, you're not getting away with no ducking over here, brother. Now, you know, your other fans, other black brothers that's on this YouTube that talk boxing, they gonna give you a pass. You're not getting a pass over here, homie. You're a fucking duck. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You've been chasing Tank all these years. You've been wanting to fight Tank 5-6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Floyd didn't want to let Tank fight, right? You know what I'm saying? Like all fella just said, Floyd not in the equation no more. Tank out here making his own moves. Tank told Al to set the fight up. Al was setting the fight up. You told Aegis, you didn't want to fight. You're not motivated to fight. You taking your ball and you going home. In walks in Shakur Stevenson. So I don't want nobody to be mad when Shakur and Tank fight. Don't be mad. Because Lomachenko didn't want to fight. He took his ball and went home. That's just, it is what it is, okay? You know what I'm saying? Now let's hope and see that these boys, they negotiate, they get the money together, they get the contracts together, you know what I'm saying? And we can have us another banging ass fight. Because guess what, man? If we get Shakur and Tank at the end of the year, man, I mean 2024, man. I mean, come on, bro. We got the Gwoat. You know what I'm saying? We got Crawford. We got Canelo. We got Benavidez, Better Beef, Bivol, Tyson Fury, Usyk.
The hell you bring up Canelo for?
Because we finna talk about Canelo. You know what I'm saying? But before we talk about Canelo, I wanna talk about something real quick. And we might skip over Canelo. We might save Canelo for another show. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, fuck Canelo. We gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this. My man say he back, Red. Yeah. Just so you know, I'm back at 54. The king of the super welterweight division. You know what I'm saying? He say he coming back. We got Terrance Crawford, Israel this weekend for the for Charlo's old title. Israel hold that title down right now. He fought for a vacant title. Now niggas was just saying, oh man, Clarissa, she fought a girl that fought for a vacant belt. Well, damn, didn't Israel just fight a nigga for a vacant belt and win the belt? And he holding Charlo old belt. But see, the Gwoat don't get no credit for that though. But see, Crawford, he gonna come up in here and he gonna get all the motherfucking credit. You know what I'm saying? For fighting a nigga with 10 fights. You know what I'm saying? That got a vacant belt. It ain't like he beat Charlo for the motherfucking belt. But hey, that's just me though. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, okay. Twin Charlo say he
decision.
Yeah, can we talk about Canelo?
yeah. I don't want to talk about no motherfucking Canelo. Fuck Canelo. Red, what you feel about Charlo saying he back at 154, bro? Is this cap too, or you don't believe that?
You asking me?
Your name Cadillac Red? Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it's cap or not. Don't nobody give a fuck. Nigga, you stopped giving a fuck about 154 when you fought Canelo. When you jumped on that nigga dick, you stopped giving a fuck about 154 and you lost. Nigga, stop giving a fuck about you. Sanctioning body stopped giving a fuck about you. Only person that gave a fuck about you is the bottom of the bottle, nigga. And now the bottle's gone. And you out here talking about, I'm back, baby. Nights like this. I wish. And 503 right there in the background. Raindrops would fall. You hear him? You heard what he said? Read the tweet. Ain't that about a bitch? Nigga, you niggas fight once a year and you missed your train this year. See you in 25.
This nigga's a hater, man.
I'm just saying. I ain't lying. He a big money nigga. The big money niggas fight one time. He damn sure ain't no Amazon Prime nigga. He damn sure.
What? What? What you say?
He proved he ain't no Amazon. Canelo was the Amazon Prime nigga. And the way he laid down and laid that egg in front of all them people. Oh yeah, he proved he ain't no Amazon Prime nigga. Yeah. So you miss me with all that shit. Run around.
Stay ready. Put this nigga in his place, man. You know what I'm saying? All this out Charlo, hey man, how you feel about Charlo say he coming back at 54, man? Do you see Charlo getting in the mix with Crawford, Spence, Fundora? You know what I'm saying? How you feel about Charlo saying he coming back, man?
Glad he back. I just need to see him work. As for Red, ain't nobody worried about what the fuck Red saying. Yeah, Red been hating on Charlo. He keep getting the two niggas mixed up. Jamal is the drunk, not Jamel. Get your shit together. God damn. That's how you know niggas.
With one drink, the other one feel it.
No, he don't. No, he don't. Stop confusing the two, nigga. That's Mel. Mel coming back. He was the undisputed champion. Yeah, he lost to Canelo. That was at 168. He's still the man at 154. And to be the man, you gotta beat the man. Period.
That's all
and
I'm
you
saying.
know it. You
That's
know
all
it.
I'm
It
saying.
is what it
That's
is.
all I'm saying.
I don't even give a fuck if he ain't got it no more. He's still the man.
Crawford got to come see him, nigga.
Word on the curb is that nigga vacated that manhood.
Nah, y'all, yeah. Nah, cause see what we ain't about to do is, you know what I'm saying? We ain't finna change the narrative because you niggas just told me, oh man, Clarissa, that girl who she beat, she fought for a vacant title. Well, what the fuck is Israel doing? Didn't he just fight for a vacant belt? He didn't beat Charlo for that motherfucker.
Was it a split decision?
I don't give a damn if it was a split.
Did he struggle? Did he struggle?
I don't give a damn if it was a banana peel sundae, a split, a chocolate shake. I don't give a damn what it was. Good doctor.
That nigga looked appealing though.
Hey man, you just told me it was for a vacant belt. Didn't you just say that?
I ain't say that. I fella said
that. Okay, man. Look, we're gonna get into some more hot boxing topics. Stay on the mic, KG. This is what your boy Berlanga had to say in regards to Canelo.
What's up, y'all? It's Edgar Berlanga, and I want to tell my fight fans, man, we got the fight. Berlanga versus Canelo, live September 14th in Las Vegas on pay-per-view. And for y'all haters, man, y'all gonna eat y'all words. And don't sleep on me, because y'all gonna be sleeping for a very long time, man. Knockout season, fireworks. You know how we coming? Big New York.
Don't sleep on them. You're gonna be sleeping for a long time, KG. Big New York, knockout season. You heard
man,
him.
This red voice, man. I don't believe that nigga. I wasn't convinced at all, man. I ain't get. You know how you get that gut feeling, like in your stomach, like in the small of your back, like it tense up, like you ready to fight. I won't convince there, man. You know what I'm saying? I won't convince there because you gonna be happy to be there. You gonna be happy as fuck to be there. I can see it written all over you. You know what I'm saying? Because that weak ass damn advertisement saying, "Oh yeah, knockout. Yeah, we seen you get knocked down. We seen you get frustrated in fights. We seen you do all that, and we all on this panel, whether we like the nigga or not, know you cannot fucking get frustrated with a motherfucker like Canelo. You get in the ring, and he gets in the ring and get frustrated, and we already know how motherfuckers perform when they happy to be there, and when they acting like they happy to be there. I.e., your boy Mel. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was happy to be there. So this nigga's really gonna be happy to be there. He gonna forget that it's ever a damn even a real damn Puerto Rican versus damn Mexico war. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to boxing. Because that shit's gonna go out the window. He's gonna be just so pleased and I'm just so happy to be here. He gonna be speaking Puerto Rican Spanish, the damn Spanglish from New York, and Canelo ain't gonna know what the fuck he talking about. You know what I'm saying? You call me a motherfucker? And Canelo gonna jump all over his ass. He gets folded up in this fight, man. This is Canelo kills me with that shit, man. He says David Benavidez hasn't accomplished anything. He's only had one title. You know what I'm saying, from damn Anthony Durrell. And what has he done? What the fuck has damn Edgar Berlanga done? You know what I'm saying? I'm not shitting on the nigga, but at the same time, what the fuck has he done? I've never been
Let me
convinced
shit
though
on him,
with Edgar
KG.
Berlanga.
I'll shit on him.
He said I shit on him. No man, but I, I wasn't convinced, man. That take right there, that's the damn the cousin that want to play tough in suburbia at the family reunion. He out front recording videos instead in the back, you know what I'm saying, singing happy birthday to damn Nana and Papa for their 50th anniversary or some shit. So that's
Okay.
all I got.
KG is not convinced that Berlanga will display the knockout power versus Canelo. What you say, all fella? How do you feel about the Canelo versus Berlanga fight? Is this something that you are interested in seeing Mexico versus Puerto Rico. Now they say Mexico and Puerto Rico is the biggest rival in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And this is also going head to head with the UFC. Um, how you feel about this, man?
Not encouraged. Um, Berlanga, to me, obviously, he don't deserve this title shot, and I'm more salty for the reasons, of course, for Benavidez has always been the heir apparent, in my opinion, and he should get his first before William Skull, the IBF mandatory, before Berlanga, who is now the WBA number one. So for those reasons is why I don't like to fight for Canelo and Berlanga. I don't think Berlanga has been seasoned enough on the big stage to be competitive at that level with Canelo. I myself too agree with KG and think that he's going to fold under the bright lights. He might even fold before he gets into the ring when the type of the Canelo level production and imagery in the lead up to the fight, whether it be the press conference or the weigh-in or the grand arrivals, we're going to see the nervousness set into Berlanga. And how is he going to fight under that nervousness? Probably exude a lot more energy, tire himself out a lot more quicker. So to me, it don't spell well. Then you got the fact that you're going head to head with the UFC with Big Turk backing it in the pretty much the grand opening of combat sports at the Las Vegas Sphere. Now, due to the fact that it's at the Las Vegas Sphere, I think I'm going to be more interested in seeing that spectacle just because it's the Sphere, other than watching that or keeping my eyes on the Canelo Berlanga fight, which pretty much is predetermined who the winner is. Right? So once again, I'm not encouraged, 503.
All right, man. We're gonna get to our last topic, man, before we get up out of here. Crawford, Israel Magnedoff, man. You know what I'm saying? 154 vacant. WBA. This is Mill's old title. Israel is the champion. You know what I'm saying? He took that. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of great undercard fights on this joint, man. Another championship fight. We gonna have to pick this one too. You know what I'm saying? We got El Rayo versus Pitbull Cruz, man. We got two heavyweight bangers. You know what I'm saying? Both the big babies on the same card. Big Baby Miller and Big Baby Anderson. You know what I'm saying? In two tough fights. They got two good opponents. Martin Bacoli fighting Big Baby Anderson. You got Andy Ruiz fighting Big Baby Miller. You know what I'm saying? What else you got? You got my man David Morrell, another dude that Canelo didn't choose to fight at 168. We got Andy Cruz, you know, Keyshawn's daddy. You know what I'm saying? He on that joint as well. Hey man, they say that's Keyshawn daddy. You know, Keyshawn don't even bring his name up. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what happens with all these boys. Red, I'm gonna come to you first, man. How do you feel about Terrance Crawford going up to 54? Do you think the transition will be smooth for Crawford at 54, man? And how do you feel about all these undercards, bro?
I think his transition is gonna be smooth. We'll find out though. We're gonna find out big fight weekend this weekend. I've been getting phone calls from casuals wanting to see what we're doing as far as the fight goes. So that's how I know it's gonna be something.
And you don't think no email's gonna get something back for this, huh?
No, yeah, yeah, because you know y'all niggas is. Hey, yo, let me put a pin in that, man. Let me say this, get this shit off my motherfucking chest, man. Because I hang around some of the most disrespectful motherfuckers. They like to talk about me and my backstage etiquette and how motherfucking I be leaving them in the backstage. I'm outside banging on the door. You don't want to let me in, Red. I had to watch the fight from outside the window because Red don't want to let nobody up. You know how that nigga go. Stay talking shit about Red. What these niggas don't ever bring up is how they come in and out the motherfucking crib. These niggas will air condition the whole damn neighborhood. Stay ready, one. Come inside. Hey, I got a phone call. Let me go outside, smoke a cigar real quick. Come right back here. No, nigga. You in or you out, damn it. Ain't nobody got time to be playing around with you motherfuckers. Talking about that's why you be left back there. I got shit I'm doing. Ain't got time to be sitting at the door. I ain't the doorman. Running in and out this motherfucking house, man. So I just
nigga, it's your house.
You don't that in my house, my rules don't run in and out this motherfucker. Respect my house. Respect my house.
Nigga, I just went to the garage. I took my shoes off, nigga. I ain't track mud in this motherfucker.
Yeah, but the door locked behind you. The door locked behind you. Now you trapped in the garage until somebody come home or motherfucker somebody else will go outside and smoke.
Well, stop locking the motherfucker in.
That's how the locks was made when I bought the house, nigga.
Yeah, man. It's
It's
going down, man. So all you niggas that's gonna pop up in the motherfucking in the crib, sit your ass down and don't be doing all that moving and touching shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, just don't be running in and out. God damn. Okay. Now as far as Bud, I think his transition gonna be good. I'm hoping that he put on a great performance. I feel good for Bud because he went his whole career with niggas trying to jerk him and rob him and then make money off him and say he ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And now he finally got with a nigga that money means nothing. They just want to see this nigga shine. So hopefully he could end off his career totally on the polar opposite from where he started his career when niggas was jerking him. And motherfucking it'd be a beautiful thing. That's what I got on Bud. As far as the undercard go, I think it's hilarious how Bud don't mean shit, and it's a lot of PBC niggas on this undercard. This shit's crazy, but they say, hey man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But great undercard. Everybody look good on the joint. You name some tough names, except for the bitch ass nigga, and you know who the bitch ass nigga is. Nigga don't fight nobody. Nigga, all he want to do is outpoint. It's gonna be he on his way to boring style. I ain't tripping. Just keep getting fights, baby. You're fighting quick. I'm glad you're getting good turnarounds. Keep fighting. They're going to be calling your ass boring real motherfucking quick. Oh, non-knockout getting ass nigga.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Embarrassing Cuba the way you do. Because Cubans knock shit out. And you out here looking like Cuban B. But that's what I got.
Okay. Arthur, I'm gonna come to you, bro. This your guy. You know what I'm saying? You the leader of the Bud Protection Agency. You know what I'm saying? You the lead security guard for your mans. Will the transition be smoothly for Bud Crawford at 154, man? And how do you feel about this undercard, bro?
Yeah, I'm not worried about the transition. I'm worried about the opponent. And everybody keeps on bringing up the fact, he's 10-0. But this might be one of Bud's toughest fights to date. A lot of people are sleeping on Israel Majimov. But with all that being said, I think Majimov is good preparation. Good preparation into what we might be seeing next. Once again, Big Turk is the machine now behind Bud Crawford, and he's said on numerous occasions that he's trying to make the Bud Crawford Canelo fight by all means necessary. Once again, I think Madrimov is good preparation for a Canelo fight. When I look at Madrimov's style, yeah, he does look like Triple G, and he throws hooks like Triple G, but he also has some attributes that you can liken to Canelo. Take his head movement, his ability to slip punches, his ability to throw combinations on the inside, uppercuts, better footwork, much better footwork than Canelo. Probably more athletic than Canelo. So this guy is great preparation for a possible fight against Canelo. So damn, I'm really looking forward to it. Inside a soccer stadium at the BMO Stadium in LA, something that we rarely see in the States. We see the same old venues a lot of the times. Now we getting back to the outdoors. Nice little 30,000 seat stadium. Start off with a concert with Eminem. Great undercards with dangerous fights. Another fighter that needs to be fearing is Big Baby Anderson, because shit, I don't even know if Bacoli wins, is that an upset? Because I might be picking Bacoli in this one. But we got great fights like that. We got the return of Andy Ruiz. How is he gonna look against possibly rejuvenated Big Baby Anderson? Isaac Cruz against Rayo's a great fight. You know what, there's gonna be somebody's getting knocked out.
Facts.
But I believe it's gonna be Rayo. I mean, but it's gonna be while it lasts, it's gonna be a spectacular fight. So yeah, we're looking at a great card, and I'm glad Bud's at the head of it. We've been seeing great promotion. One of the greatest commercials I've seen based on Bud's life. No dialogue in the commercial. Just real images, the real depictions of Bud and Madrimov's lifestyle coming up in the ranks, coming up in boxing. So I'm glad he's getting all this notoriety, and I hope it translates into a great performance, and then further translates into a Canelo fight. That's my take.
Yeah. Salute the Turk, man. Salute the Turk, man. I watched the commercial. I like the fact that they talking about Israel's hard upbringing, and he had to go to the well to get water and all that shit, and he walked around barefooted, and yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? My man got a rag to riches story, you know what I'm saying? I like that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Stay ready, I'm gonna come to you, bro. What's your thoughts on Crawford's fight at 54? Do you think the transition will be smooth? And how do you feel about these undercards? And I really want to know what's your thoughts on Big Baby Anderson finally getting that step up fight
Come back to
against Come back to you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna come to you, KG. I was gonna say you for last, but I think bro tied down doing something. How do you feel about the fights, man? You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite fight on this card? You know what I'm saying? And do you think Bud will transition smooth at 154 going up against, they say, the toughest champion at 54 right now?
I don't like necessarily have like a favorite fight on the card because they're all exciting and the betting parlays is gonna be wild. You know what I'm saying? So, um, Bud had transitioned well. I think he's been looking for this because, like I said, at this stage in his career where he can go and be in comfort now, and I think he's gonna be a lot more comfortable at 54 than what we seen him at 47. So going into this fight, we're gonna see a comfortable Bud, and Magnadov is dangerous, but I see a lot of mistakes that he makes, and I see Bud capitalizing on the mistakes and making him look less than what you know what I'm saying than what he should. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna look like what everybody's saying. Oh, he's just a guy with 10 fights. Well, at that point, 11. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna look every bit of that when he exhibits the mistakes that he's gonna probably most likely make. So, um, and we're gonna see a comfortable Bud, and he's gonna smile, and he'll probably even say, "Dang on Jamel Charlo's name." Say, "Hey, you coming back? Come on back, man. You go and get it. Let's go and get it. You can go ahead and get that with me." Especially with Canelo already damn setting himself up with a fight with Berlanga. So if he were to if Big Turk were to set up a fight between him and Canelo, it'd be sometime next year anyway. He'll fuck around and put it on Canelo's damn Cinco de Mayo date. You know what I'm saying? That people want to claim, and he'll do it on purpose and show Canelo that money can be made on that date with or without you. So, um, yeah, he's transitioned well. And then it's like as far as the other fights, man, we like I want to see what David Morrell looks like at 75 because I think he's taking this fight at 75. So I want to see that. Um, I want to see how Big Baby damn adjusts to you know what I'm saying the pressure that we know Bacoli's gonna bring coming forward. He's not gonna be able to just sit back and throw one and two punches, hoping that's what's gonna do it. He's gonna have to actually damn throw meaningful punches and actually set the tone and get Bacoli going backwards. Because if he thinks he's gonna sit back and counter all fight, we gonna see him get clipped. Because like we've seen in previous fights, Big Baby Anderson has dropped weight. I mean, Big Baby Miller has dropped what 30 pounds. They say he looked like he's in good shape. I seen him talking to Eddie Hearn. Um, I don't know how he fares against Campbell Soup Andy because Big Miller is not the biggest puncher, but Andy Ruiz is going to throw those overhands. We're gonna find out how he can take those punches. So it's gonna be a good one. And El Real and Pitbull, I told you, man, Pitbull dad gonna go into the club with me. So I already know what he gonna do with dad gonna frail body El Real. So um, yeah, it's a good night of fights. And hopefully I take a nap early so I can make sure I'm up for all of them from the beginning to the end because it looked like it's a pretty good card all the way through and through.
Yeah. Agreed, brother. I definitely agree with you on that. Power naps is definitely gonna be in full effect for that fight. Um, I'm gonna say this, man. For me, and I'm gonna come to stay ready in a quick second. For me, I do think that I think that Crawford, I think that Crawford is locked in, man. Um, a lot of people is trying to distract Crawford and you know throw the rabbit or the carrot in front of him with the Canelo shit. Look, man, um, let Crawford take care of his business first with Israel. That's the task at hand. I know a lot of people still don't like Crawford. Um, but the man is solidified. Ain't nobody fucking with him. He is number one pound for pound on my list. And we gotta respect greatness while it's still here. Ain't nobody doing what Crawford is doing right now. The man is on like a 9 streak knockout streak, 9 fight knockout streak. Moving up in weight, 2-time undisputed. Um, Possible finna be 4 division world champion. Um, he got like 10, 11 world titles, some crazy shit like that. He putting up numbers like Clarissa Shields, okay, and he knocking motherfuckers out. So we gotta respect that. It just is what it is at this point. And this undercard is stacked, bro. It's probably the best card of our era. Um, Salute to Big Turk. Salute to Eddie Hearn for making this happen. Pitbull Cruz at Rayo, banger. Big Baby Anderson versus Martin Bacoli, banger. Big Baby Miller versus Campbell Soup, Taco Eaton Andy Ruiz, banger. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going down, man. Salute to David Morrell fighting on that card. Andy Cruz fighting on that card. I mean, like, this is just what boxing fans need and what we've been asking for. So we definitely gonna be in the building for that one. We definitely gonna be, you know what I'm saying, with all the guys and the gals, and we gonna talk some shit. We gonna have some fun. I'm gonna make sure I'm well rested for that one. You know what I'm saying? I probably won't even go to work on Saturday. If it ain't mandatory. You know what I'm saying? Naps will be took and we will be rested, and Red will be on his best motherfucking me hosting behavior, because it's gonna be a lot of moving and grooving for that one. You know what I'm saying? Stay ready, man. Go ahead and take us home on this, bro.
All right, I'm gonna start with Red ass. Nigga, you gonna let me back in this motherfucker. I don't give a damn whether you like it or not, nigga. You gonna respect my gangster. Me and Queen 71. If we need to come back in this motherfucker, you gonna let us back in this motherfucker. You feel me? And KG. If me, Queen, and KG need to come back, you gonna let us back. And it's just that simple.
Thank you for
Number
letting me know.
two.
Thank you for letting me know all the habitual offenders.
Yep. We ain't the only ones, but I'm being practical. I want you to understand. You the host of the motherfucker, but we run this bitch. But Edgar Berlanga getting knocked out in 3. And man, I am ready for this Crawford fight, man. I actually got 2 bets on this Crawford fight. I know Israel is dangerous, but he's not dangerous like I'm worried about his boxing acumen dangerous. He's dangerous because this motherfucker will throw a wild ass punch and lay your ass out. He done it multiple times. It's a wild punch, and it's from far off distance. But now he's fighting somebody that's actually skilled enough to see or to be skilled enough to counter or move or block those wild ass shots that he throws. Look, them shits is wild. Them knockout punches are from a distance. They wide like an amateur shot. And he just throws it with everything into it, his body, everything. And he kind of gets off his feet when he throw that motherfucker. That also leaves his ass wide open to get knocked out. I don't think he makes it. And see, I don't think he lasts 6 rounds. Me personally. And the bet I got is that Crawford stops him. If he go the distance, I lose. And I'm not saying Israel is not a hell of a fighter, because I think he can beat a lot of guys at 54. But I think he's fighting with somebody with a higher boxing IQ that's not going to allow him to pull those type of things off. And I do think that fight is going to be an exciting fight. The fight that I am looking forward to on that card is Big Baby and Martin Bacoli. I think that's the most interesting fight on that card, because this is not only is this a step up fight, I'm actually worried. You fighting somebody who's just as fast as you, who can move like you, and also is a pressure fighter. This is a dangerous fight for Big Baby. So he gonna have to come in and he's gonna really have to show me something. Do I think he's gonna win? Hell yeah, I think he's gonna win. I think he's gonna come in and he's gonna show everybody what he's really capable of. But do I think this is a real dangerous fight for him? Fuck yeah. I think this is a real dangerous fight. I think Andy Ruiz beats Miller, Jarrell Miller. I think he beats him. I think that fight lasts maybe seven, 8 rounds, maybe. Andy Cruz, I think that's gonna be a good fight. Pitbull El Rayo, good fight. Dave Morrell back. I don't even know his opponent. I seen the name and I'm looking like, who is this motherfucker? So I think Dave Morrell gonna get him out of there early. This is a hell of a card. It's a bunch of names on this card. A bunch of names on this card. This card is gonna be worth every cent, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. On that note, man, we're gonna get up out of here. It's finna be 10 o'clock in Texas. I didn't plan on talking this long, but all of the brothers pulled up on me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I know Red had to slide out. It's getting late. Yeah, I gotta wake up at 3 a.m, my goddamn self. Yeah, man, it's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be dope, man. Hopefully we have the Beltway Friday. We can do our pick'ems. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we just gonna have some fun this weekend. Hopefully I can continue to keep making this good content now that my internet is back working. I'm gonna try to get some content out here for the House of the Dragon. Me and my brother Arthur, we got to get back on it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we just gonna have some fun, man. I appreciate all of the brothers for tuning in, tapping in. Appreciate BFTB for coming through, sharing the stream. Cadillac Red sharing the stream. I appreciate all fellas. Stay ready. KG Red for all pulling up. We could have formed Voltron, man, but we missing young Act Reacher. You know what I'm saying? I know he on the grind right now. You know what I'm saying? But we'll all be together in Atlanta in a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? I know Stay Ready won't be able to make it, but you know what I'm saying? We'll be 80% together. You know what I'm saying? On that note, though, we're gonna get up out of here. All fella, go ahead and close us out, bro.
Indeed. Once again, salute to the chat. Salute to the brothers in the dig. Make sure if you are in the ATL area, you know what I mean, make sure y'all pull up to the LDBC meet and greet. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. You know what I mean? So y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your favorite, yet your most hated odd fella. Salute to you, 503, for filling in for Red and Supreme Beast Boston Talk, KG and whatnot. And yeah, it's another Marathon Mondays. And I'm Gizzo.
Yes, sir. On that note, we up out of here, though, man. Deuces. Peace.